All right, I want to tell this little story that happened to me just the other day. This story has a beautiful ending. There's a shop where I get my groceries. Every time I walk into this shop, all the staff are super warm, friendly, joking around. They're free to be themselves. Sometimes you'll walk into a shop and everyone's sort of just restricted, hands behind their back, or they're just serious. They're just not themselves. They feel like at work they can't be themselves. I've walked in a Tuesday afternoon, and the way I do my shop can be quite random. I'll go in for 1-2 items and then I'll look in separate aisles in different shelves just to see if it's something that calls out to me. On this occasion, I've picked up a load of Lebanese options. Hummus Beiruti, warak anab, a lentil salad, 3-bean salad, baba ghanoush. What else did I pick up? Plus some other things. On this specific occasion, there was 2 staff members in the shop, one young man and one older man. Both of them two I hadn't met. I've gone over to the till. The older man is serving me. He starts to make conversation. He's like, oh, I see you've gone for a load of our Lebanese options. I go, I did. I'm half Lebanese actually. I've actually tried like a couple of these already. It just makes me want to come back because I feel it's quite authentic. And he's like, yeah, I've actually got a supplier from, and he's thinking about where the supplier is from. And I'm like, oh yeah, Park Royal. I know my Lebanese suppliers. I know where they're based. And he's like, yes, that's it. My supplier's from Park Royal. And I'm like, mate, honestly, this is one of the best ready Lebanese that I've tried. Like, you can't buy hummus in a supermarket. There's always something that is a little bit off. You can tell it's made with love. I go on to say I'm actually a really big fan of this shop. He hints to me that he's the owner. I was like, oh mate, nice to meet you. I have to say, every time I walk in here, everyone is usually super friendly. I have a really great experience every single time that I'm here. He said to me, the number one thing that he does when he looks for someone to work in his shop, that they can be relatable. It's part of the community, can speak to people, can be themselves. Those 3 things. Plus 1 or 2 other things that he may have mentioned, but I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. And I said to him, like, it's noticeable. It just makes me want to come back. It's funny because we're just aligning right now on the same frequency. I'm meant to be having this conversation with him to learn from this man. He's like, do you eat pastries? I'm like, do you know what I do? He gives me a pistachio croissant. I said to him, I'm gonna leave you guys a review because you're now the second person that gives me a pastry. He's like, look man, I don't do this for a review. I do this because of the person that you are. He gave me 5 minutes of value. He was a man that was at peace. That leads me to the final bit of the story. He starts talking to me about this book, Bhagavad Gita. It's a book on Krishna's teachings. He leads on to say he was doing a little cleanup and within the shelves, he found 5-minute Gita, and he said to me, I want you to have this book and I want you to read this book. I accepted and I said to him, thank you so much. When I read it, I'm gonna bring it back to you. He's like, no, read it and give it to someone else. Pass that knowledge on. He tells me that this book is gonna teach me a lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons of life, and it's gonna answer a lot of questions.